Hi guys, I'm Zaner from Zaner Auto. Welcome to my very own YouTube channel. And today we have among us today my very own mineral grey 2014 BMW 3 Series sedan. Now you see, this vehicle is very special for me. It is my very first ever vehicle registered in my very own name. So in short terms in which you can understand, it's my very first own car. Furthermore, I am now a young adult. I'm 18 years old, so I also have ADHD and autism also, so I will basically be explaining to you my very own car, reviewing it in the eyes of an autist. And we'll start with the design, exterior design. The grille looks really fancy. They've gone for the chrome elements. This is the luxury line model. And my particular car is the F30 328i 4-cylinder petrol luxury line sedan. It has these extra chrome elements. These grills look like a big smile. And how it's reaching the ground, yes. If you come to the side of it, this car's got 18-inch alloy wheels at the front, 18-inch alloy wheels in the rear, with Pirelli tyres, run flat safety tyres also. And this car also has luxury line badges on the right side, and if you come to the left, also the left side. And I'll show you where the fuel tank is now. This car is Euro 6 compliant and it has a 60 litres petrol fuel tank. This here is the 328i 4-cylinder, mid-level model I'd say. It's got plenty of punch. It's got about 245 horsepower, 350 newton meters of torque, and 180 kilowatts of power. And now to show you the interior. Okay. This is how to start the vehicle up. This is the interior. Put your foot on the brake, hit the button to go. This is the BMW Professional Navigation System, 8.8-inch screen with the iDrive 4 system, high-speed hard drive satellite navigation system, Bluetooth audio streaming, DVD, CD player. This car also has the hi-fi loudspeaker system, 9 loudspeakers, analog amplifier, 205 watts. This car also has the 2-zone automatic climate control system with 7 temperature controls for both driver, front passenger, as well as the rear passengers respectively. But the rear passengers in the rear can only control the temperature but not the fan speed. Okay, now I shall inform you of the sunroof. What you do is you press this button if you want to open it. Actually, you are actually indeed, in fact, capable of opening this sunroof. You'll get all the sunlight in. It'll be alright if there are nighttime stars, but it'll be bad for you if there's a thunderstorm around. And those lightning strikes do get rather frightening though, don't they? This is how you close it. Yeah. You use the up arrow to open the sunroof and then you use the down arrow to close the sunroof once more. Now I'm going to show you your very own bird's eye view reversing camera. So you activate it by pressing the cone sonic sensor P button. And voila, your very own bird's eye view. It's almost as if you were one of the storks from the Storks movie, for example, Pigeon Toady flying over to deliver a baby to a family. Isn't that just lovely? Just think how the family would have a lovely time with a new baby brother or baby sister. Also, the thing is, this is what we call here the comfort access system. Now what you do is put your thumb here to lock the car, but note that the mirrors did not entirely fold in. So now what you need to do is to put your thumb here and the mirrors will fold. But the reverse is actually also possible if you just do that and the car will open. The way you lock the car, it's almost like locking the money away in the bank so that the bank robber doesn't come and the police don't have to arrest him because he never even thought of doing it in the first place. Okay guys, now it's time to show you all the engine. This here says BMW Twin Power Turbo. So, and by that I mean this is the 2-litre turbocharged inline 4-cylinder petrol engine, N24 cylinder petrol engine that replaced the N53 6-cylinder petrol engine and also the N52 6-cylinder petrol engine from earlier generations of the 3 Series, especially the E90 generation. It produces a maximum of 245 horsepower, 180 kilowatts and up to 350 newton meters of torque. The acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour is basically 5.9 seconds and it spans the top speed of 260 kilometers per hour. Fuel consumption is 6.3 liters and 147 grams of CO2 emissions. The fuel tank, okay, the Euro regulation says that it's Euro 6 compliant and it has a 60 liters petrol fuel tank. And I'm going to show you all how the engine sounds right here and now. Oh my god, that is loud, let me tell you. It may not sound like something like a Porsche 911 991 Carrera S PDK 2013 or a 2012 Ferrari California or even a newer Nissan GTR. But still, that sound is worth it. Even if it is just a basic BMW with no type of modification whatsoever. The engine oil goes in there and the coolant goes here. And then I'm going to show you what it's like for the children in the rear. Especially autistic children like myself, they need to be recognized. It's actually quite spacious in the back. You've got your own set of lights that you can use. Perfect if the children want to read books, something like Captain Underpants books, bad guys books, children's books, anything. Or animes and mangas they can watch and read. Okay, now there are 5 things that I absolutely cannot stand about my mineral grey 2014 BMW 3 Series sedan. The first of which being Apple CarPlay. I don't really like how I have to have an aftermarket system produced. I don't like Apple CarPlay. I'd much rather use the factory-made BMW iDrive 4 system introduced in July 2012 with the BMW 7 Series F01 facelift. We also only have regular cruise control system. I'll show you. This car only has the regular cruise control system. We do not have the adaptive cruise control, which would take you further away from the car that you're about to crash in, which would make for a Fireman Sam rescue mission, I guess. Jokes. Furthermore, the door panels get really sticky, the factory-made ones. They get rather sticky, really sticky after a while, and so we ended up replacing it altogether. Yes. Number 4, the door bins are very small and you can't really get much stuff in there, especially not in the rear seat. For goodness sake, come on, we need to change that. Also, there is basically no space to put your phone, or my phone would not be a problem, but other people with bigger phones will have a massive problem on their hands. For example, you not being able to put your phone somewhere safe, other than here, of course. It's a bit like Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants when he is unable to get peace and respite from the chaos. This makes him grumpy, and the phone not being able to go anywhere safe would make anyone grumpy, to be honest, if I had to be totally honest. Now that I've done the bad things, here are 5 lovely things about the car to help make up for all this. For example, the BMW 3 Series also has the route details, taking you to where you want to go. That is the most utterly precise route I've ever seen. Another nice thing would be the GPS coordinates. The next nice thing is you've also got the Max AC button, which will be perfect, especially if you've got a really hot day like today. Also, I've got to explain about the gearbox. One nice thing is that this car has also got the 8-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. Select the gear, press unlock button, and you've also got the manual parking brake. And it works. The gearbox also works too. See, if you've got the manual parking brake up, if I try to move the vehicle, I cannot. But if you want to move the vehicle, you have to first deactivate the electronic parking brake, and then your car will be in D. You've also got the M mode, manual mode, if you want to go really crazy. It's pretty funny that you could just speed up the gears and then they just take you back to the second gear or first gear. You've also got neutral, but then if you apply N neutral details, secure the vehicle against rolling away. To leave the vehicle, secure it against rolling away. To drive, fasten seatbelt. Then you've got reverse, which gives you your backup camera, park assist. Then you'll have an easier time being able to get out of the parking area. It's almost as though you were spying on someone, thereby therefore using security cameras and such. Also, I'm going to now tell you the reason why I bought my mineral grey 2014 BMW 3 Series sedan. And why I decided to go through that course of action was because, if you remember my Sophisto Grey 2020 BMW X3 SUV, I even made a review for that car, link in the description box below. I sold it mistakenly, thinking that I could not have it anymore. I was very upset for a couple of days, and for months I was left without a BMW until that fateful day, on Tuesday, 17th of September 2024, when this vehicle arrived into my life. Before those 2 BMWs though, I actually had an extra BMW, my dark purple 2004 BMW 3 Series sedan. That was an E46 389 4-cylinder, and my X3 was an X3 X-Drive Dirty I 4-cylinder G01. It was quite nice. Also, my autism and ADHD does represent a dream to continue forward with this car, hopefully start a car rental business. Because let me tell you, cars are arguably the most exquisite form of love that can ever be bound to exist. Cars are the kind of everyday life material that you need to be able to take your children to school, to take yourself to work, to take your friend to parties, to take your friends to the shops, to take your girlfriend on a date, also to be able to take the baby for a nice ride. Okay, and now I must truly and most utterly end the review of my lovely mineral grey 2014 BMW 3 Series sedan, F30 328i 4-cylinder petrol luxury line sedan. This is, once again, my very first ever car, registered in my own name. It's awesome. It will be representing my dreams, my kindness, my future and heart from here on out, from now on. All my happiness will reside in this, but that doesn't mean that I don't care about you guys. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel over the past few years. And this is now my third BMW, my very first own car. And now I've just done an absolute extensive review. There's also going to be a review about me talking about the BMW Welt, and I'm also going to talk about how to reset the climate control system. That will come in an extra video to follow soon afterwards. But still, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you decide to have fun watching Fireman Sam, or more importantly, looking at buying a BMW such as this one. This is Zaner Khan from Zaner Auto, signing off.